Okay, hello guys, that place here. I'm back for another episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last episode kinda ended a little weird. Sorry about that. I didn't really, kinda like explain why. But it's alright. Usually I'd have kind of a little bit of a longer, end of the video, but whatever. So, for some reason my camera could only record like 30 minutes of videos. I can't go over that, sadly. So, we're luring the Bokoblin like last episode, doing this stupid trick. He might be better this time. Damn it. There we go. So basically what I did is I jump attacked him when he was in midair or whatever, when he was falling down. And when you jump, it's intended in this game that if you jump attack while targeting something, you'll like jump right over to it. The game never really checked stuff like that. And by the way, with the Gale Boomerang, you could do something similar that's way easier. So that was the hardest one in the game. Well, some people consider the Forest Escape, which is coming up, way harder. But there's some setups for it, and I have a little visual cue to make it easier. This thing does have a lot of visual cues, but it's just kind of like, you have to have them in like a really good spot. And there's two little visual cues on this trick. I use a black line and a white dot, and I sense, I never even explained this, I sense so that I can see them way better, because in the Twilight realm, you can barely see anything. Sensing makes you like, the ground kind of more pops out more if you sense. By now I could probably do it without sensing, but it's just muscle memory. So I am going to skip this Twilight. The reason for that is there's nothing that we're gonna need in the normal world in here, because we're gonna use or I'll just explain everything later. You heard about the early Master Sword in the earlier part of the video. I can't remember if I explained first framers. They work in like most places, like after digging. I'm pretty sure there's like a frame that you could press A when Midna's getting on your back. That's a first framer, I got it there. So you could completely skip this Twilight. There's a glitch called bridge skip that was known for a long time, but they found a big improvement to it that made it significantly easier and faster. I think that's why they chose this route, because bridge skip is easier. I think it might have still been faster to do bridge skip, but back in the day, you had to mash B for like so long, and it's stupid. And I actually never learned Rupee Roll until like last week or something. No, more like last 2 weeks, but okay, so he was being a troll right there. Oh yeah, this is the early Master Sword trick. I just like ran and tried doing it. I never really explained it. Oh yeah, I think my next game might be Skyward Sword. Damn it. Yeah, my next game is probably going to be Skyward Sword, because that's another game I know a lot about. And I've practiced it like quite a bit before I even started my Let's Glitch series. So that was quite a while ago. Oh my gosh. So what I'm doing is I'm doing kind of something like, if you target him, Wolflink jumps at his hand that he swings, and if his hand is the highest part in midair, you'll jump up. There's an RNG part. He could have two different swings. He could do that fast one, or he could do a slower one, which is what we want. So that's kind of random, and that's a little bit stupid. So I might need a refill on hearts. There's a bunch of heart refills over here, so I don't have to worry. This guy's being a troll. Okay, it's good that I missed him, because I have another chance at this. That was close. I can't believe I'm so bad at this trick. I thought I was really good at it. I used to be so good at sword and shield skip. I lost like all my skill at it, because I was focusing on pillar clip and bridge skip for a while. Oh, that was close. I'm not sure if I mentioned this. I might have, but this is my favorite game and favorite Zelda game. There we go. So now I'm going to dash through somewhere over here. Is right here. There's kind of like a. I don't know how to explain the visual cue. I just have one. You jump down at like. I don't know. I just have a visual cue. It's hard to explain. So you have to kind of remember these songs. I only remember like the 3 that you're supposed to use in this route. You actually use 3 because one here. One to get the ending below. Because I need the ending below for the end of the game. And I am going to howl at a separate howling statue and it'll still work. What else? Yeah, I have to do a glitch called map glitch later on. And the reason why I need it there is it cancels map glitch. And the game would crash if I didn't cancel it like that. You'll see all that stuff later. I might want to make a bonus episode for like extra glitches in this game. I didn't really do that for SMS because I showed off like a couple glitches in Delfino Plaza. That's like the only thing I like about extra glitches in Mario Sunshine. This game has some pretty cool extra glitches. Oh yeah, I never explained how much of a sequence break this is. Yeah. Right now, since I have the Master Sword early, I can warp anywhere. I could also transform to human. Well, I don't really have it early yet, but I'm going to get it. So I'm gonna see if I could get some hearts here, because I might get hit in the Skull Kid fight, or the not really the Skull Kid fight. It's just like a. I'm just like the worst at explaining stuff. So I could be on the edge, or I could be at the bottom, or I could be on top of the platform. I think I'm on the ledge. Oh, I'm down here. I think being down there is the best, but I'm not sure. I could have healed from those skulls too. This cutscene's a little weird. It could trigger from a couple different places. It can trigger from like right before you hit the ground, or it can trigger like 2 seconds or something after you hit the ground, or something like that. So I have to kill one of these guys, and then I don't want to kill any more of them, because Skull Kid kind of resets her blowing thing every time you kill one. Or whatever that is. What's it called? A horn? I don't know. It's kind of like a weird looking thing. Accidentally killed a couple extra, but that's fine. So yeah, I would have died if I didn't refill on hearts, so that was pretty smart. Soon there's going to be like a really crazy thing coming up. Not as crazy as early Master Sword, but pretty crazy. I'm going to trigger a cutscene early using something called, something that I did at the start of the run. It's called Back in Time. I'm going to use it another time. Back in Time, I'm going to use it another time. So this is the way I do the puzzle. Left, down, right, right, up, left, up, right. It's hard to say it all the time. But I'm just going to do a certain way that finishes the puzzle. I think there's a faster way than this, and then there's like another, like, yeah, I think there's like a faster way than this. So I go down twice, and then right, then up. I memorized all these puzzles by now, because, like, I don't know. It's just, it's not really hard to remember, in my opinion. So here's a cutscene that you can, like, get a drink or something. I'm not gonna get a drink. I'll just wait. Maybe I'll talk about the early thing that I was talking about. I'm gonna do a kind of thing called early, most people call it early boss. Basically, it starts boss triggers in like really stupid places. I'm gonna probably have to, I'm gonna have to reactivate it because I'm gonna use it twice. But for like speed running, this is convenient because you could save and reset. Like the glitch stays through save and reset, but it doesn't stay from like powering off and on your Wii. So that's kind of sucky. I'm gonna have to activate it twice because I only have 15 minutes left and I can only do so much in that time. I can't get to Lake Bed yet. Well, actually, I could get to Lake Bed pretty soon. Right after Forest Temple, I'm going to the bridge. I'm gonna unlock map warping, and then I'm going to do a bunch of stuff in Lake Hylia. Also, get the claw shot, which uses early boss. And early boss, you can do a couple weird things to trigger it. Like, for the Lake Bed Temple mini boss, you have to see up right through a wall. With, the early boss in the Forest Temple, you just enter the first room, and you all of a sudden have all 4 monkeys, which is pretty cool.